The sun peeks out over the sky. It shines down on a beautiful city made of quartz and white stone. Towering stone structures hang over a cobbled plaza where the populace of the city of Pathos is gathered in celebration, the Festival of Stars, the anniversary of when Arcalacor brought humanity into the sky and straight to its salvation, the birth of Celestara. The people of Pathos are dancing, they are shouting, there are children running through the plaza and screaming and playing. It is a good day. The leaders of the city are watching over from their chambers. There are games and rides, and there are members of the refractory there meeting and greeting the people that they are sworn to protect. Among those refractory members is their youngest, most prodigious member. Canna, if you would please tell us what you look like and how you are behaving amidst the festival as part of this sort of more diplomatic mission.
Kana is a tallish woman who is wearing this very, I don't want to say regal, but very like official uniform. It's got like a crop jacket and like high-waisted like utility pants. But she is wearing it in perhaps one of the most loose and sloppy ways you could possibly wear it. She's got a tank top underneath the jacket, a big old necklace, and there is some sort of metal kind of skeleture running from her chest into the tips of her fingers. She looks so bored. It is astonishing and maybe even a little bit insulting to some people. Um, but whenever she meets somebody that clearly like looks up to her or thinks she is cool, the demeanor entirely changes. She is braggadocious, she is bombastic, just absolutely like yeah, someday you could maybe be like, maybe, I mean, listen, you got it, but like also, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, it goes to like the next person.
You are, of course, not alone. They sent with you a few other of the more impressive members on top of your already very impressive achievements. Uh, your coworker, your cohort, the Big Dipper Carter, is standing beside you. Big, gruff man with a buzz cut and an army tank and cargo pants. Has a glove with several star shards implanted into the top, is shaking hands, and is generally pleasant to everybody. When you guys catch a moment of a break, he leans over to you and he goes, "You're doing well for your first time on the civilian front."
Okay, I mean, like, obviously, right? It's like the easiest thing ever. Oh my god, can I actually like do something real for once?
This is something real. These people,
You know what I mean?
these people are the people you're meant to protect. They came to meet you.
Okay, so like, let me protect them by like beating something up or zapping something, right? Like, dude, I can max out all like the trainings I want. Like, I can beat everybody else like in the fucking refractory. Sorry for cursing. Um, but like all I've done like actually is get beat up by that fucking robot, and then I like we can say like, oh, she's a fucking prodigy here, but can we like get me to do something maybe?
In your defense, everybody gets their ass kicked by Clem.
Okay, well, I didn't know that at the time, and I got closer than like everybody else. First of all, so
You're not supposed
don't
to
do it
know
like that.
that at the time. That's part of the joke. When we get a new member, you'll see. You'll get to send them on the mission and everything.
Okay, and they're gonna eat shit way worse than I did, probably. I didn't
It's
even
not
eat
a
shit. It was like a
competition.
respectable loss. It was a respectable loss.
It was a very respectable loss.
Thank you.
But my point is, there's not always going to be something to punch or shock or run at with your full head. Sometimes you need to slow down.
Okay. Is that what you do all the time? Is that you kind of spend all your time doing, man? I'm fucking with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
Do you
I
see
know
the
they have
glove
you on
that
the
I
boring
wield?
stuff right now though, and that could not be me. So catch me in like 2 years, and I will be like running circles around you, legit.
You're already running circles around me. I am an old man. How about this? Why
Never
don't
been
you
sick.
go patrol the festival for things you might find a little more entertaining, but do not be afraid to stop and shake the hands of anybody who catches your eye.
Yeah, they
I can
fucking
man the
love
booth.
me out there, dude. I'm gonna shake a lot of hands, even though it's kind of boring.
I'll bet you can't even shake 20.
You joking? There's like 1,000 people here or something. I'm not very good with numbers, but like that's. I bet you that half the people here want to shake my hand at least.
All right. Let's
I'm
make
like
it
the biggest
interesting.
news since that one guy that I don't remember the name of.
You shake 500 hands here today, and I will do your laundry for the rest of the month. If you don't shake 500 hands here today, you'll do my laundry for the rest of the month. And I will warn you, I have not done laundry in some time.
You got yourself a deal, old man. Puts her hand out.
He does not shake it.
Damn it! she, she runs off.
You sprint off, the camera pans up over a couple kids coming to run up and beside you, very excitedly sort of mimicking your sprint. Uh, they get to see a refractory member at the Festival of Stars, the place where dreams come true. And we are going to pan away from the energetic and explosive Canna over to perhaps a more quiet and subdued part of the festival, a little tucked away street market of vendors selling their various wares, peddling them, a farmer's market. Vegetables of lush green vegetation, tomatoes, onions, anything they can convince to grow up here in the sky. The soil is hit or miss in some places, but there have been some pretty good agricultural islands pulled up as of late. And Forrest, if you'd like to describe your character and what you're up to at the festival.
Forrest is doing what he always does, which is checking the quality of the soil, checking the quality of the land that stands beneath his feet. Forrest is a very quiet, focused, and almost, I would say, almost a ghost in the way that they kind of interact with people. They do not let people get close to them, but in this moment, he is staring at what is being grown, some of which are grown thanks to part of his research. And there's a little bit of pride in his heart as he picks up a tomato and puts it into a brown bag and pays for it with his own money, with his own skills, with his own research. There's pride in this moment in the festival and in the food that we grow.
Pride indeed. It is a wonderful place to see your labor come to fruition, almost quite literally. This quiet moment of pride is short lived. We hear a loud crash down the way. Fernando, if you'd like to describe your character and what you're getting up to.
Fernando is a lanky, young looking man. He has like mousy brown hair. It's like messy, growing out of clearly like some sort of buzz cut. Um, you can't see so much in the back, but sometimes when he's like dodging and trying to move like swiftly around people, you see wagging in the back is a small braided little rat tail. Um, he has goggles pushed up against his head and a matching kind of navy blue tracksuit with a little peeking black turtleneck underneath. I think he's like holding on to it, maybe like a small backpack of some kind, something really simple. Um, he looks like a little he looks a little scuffed, um, but his eyes are shining. He is just looking around at the festival, at the stalls, at the people, at the city. Everything is so new and amazing and inspiring, barely paying attention to his surroundings and just trying to take in as much as possible, um, and trying to experience everything all at once.
Forrest, you see down the way uh, this very lively individual has bumped into somebody. Their stuff has spilled. They're helping them clean it up. What do you do?
Do I recognize is
You tell
Fernando
me.
wearing the uniform of our school?
Does our school, does our old school wear, did we wear track uniforms?
Yeah, of
I don't
course.
know. Of course, then
I mean,
yeah, I
not
guess.
all the time,
Not
but
all all
for
the time for me.
athletics.
I think Forrest looks and sees the commotion. Immediately, eyes just go from pride to annoyance. Be more prideful and careful with yourself. You represent us out in the field, out in the public.
Uh, are you talking to me?
Yes. Who else would I be talking to?
You you look familiar.
We go to the same school. Of course, I look familiar.
Well, wait, Boris, right?
Yes. You are?
And I am. We went to the same school.
Yeah, yes. Okay. I don't. There's literally hundreds of us. I can't remember everyone.
I Fernando just starts listing off like the people in the class. And you were always at the
Forrest's
top.
face is all. Yeah, Forrest's face just glazed over as you're listing person after person.
And
Yeah.
then starts with an F, just like you.
Frankie?
Close. Actually, that's okay because I'm not part of the school anymore. But it's Fernando, and I just like reach out my hand to shake Forrest's. Uh, yeah.
You see he like reluctantly pulls his hand out and shakes yours. Yes, Forest Hunter, nice to, I guess, meet you again. I suppose we've probably met once or twice before.
We've literally been, I think, in the same class since we were kids. But you know what? It's, yeah, like you said, it's a lot of people. And back then, things were a little different. And I'm not really a part of that anymore. But yeah, Fernando Leon, future constellation.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Which position are you looking to take?
Oh, none of them. A new one actually. Going to be installing an entomology department.
Et- Etymology.
Yeah, bugs.
I know what that is. I'm more interested in what a constellation would need to know about bugs that, say, the, well, the botany constellation would maybe be able to handle.
Well, botany, though. Okay, the two worlds overlap, much like a lot of the constellations overlap. But entomology, bugs, little creatures in our world, they actually feed a lot more into life. It's a whole other branch. People always assume bugs and plants, hand in hand, and they do shake. They shake hands. But they're not the they're not the same. They're not the
Yes,
same.
yes, one's more important to our survival right now.
Well, bugs are also very important to our survival, and I'd say, plants, they're all right.
Well,
All I'm saying is you can make a salad with both.
you can make a salad with both,
Yeah.
is what you said.
Yeah.
Well, let me know when they start selling bug salads here at the market, and maybe we'll consider the importance of an etymologist being a constellation.
Can I ask you something?
You already did.
What brought you to the festival? Because clearly trying out the bugs is not it.
I always come to these festivals. It's a good reminder of what I'm here for.
What are you here for?
The future. The future of all of us. The future of research and progress and getting rid of that damn smog. Which, last I checked, I've never heard of a bug that can eat smog, but there are some plants that can process CO2 into something useful.
I think, if you don't mind, we're kind of here for the same reasons. Future, smog, plants, sure. Let's just say I have a way with bugs to help out with this smog situation. So you claim plants are better. I'm claiming bugs are on the table.
Well, I wish you well in your endeavors, and when you find your way up to the constellations, I'm sure they'll be happy to have you.
I
Until
don't.
that day,
I. Well, I don't. I was just gonna say. I'm just gonna stick with you. You can stick with me. Is that better? You just follow me.
what what is this? What are you trying to, are you asking me?
Fernando like loops their arms together.
Oh, Okay. Forrest is generally like flabbergasted, unsure how to respond, and is almost going on autopilot, letting you move him around the festival.
So tell me more about these plants.
You
Well,
guys tarry off into the festival. The camera pans up as you guys enter the main thoroughfare of the crowd. And we are going to. Actually, Will is going to tell me where we find Clem in the festival and is also going to describe Clem and tell us what they're up to.
Yeah, I could do that. Um, Clem is, I think, just sort of getting into the city, and so is kind of making his way through the crowds. He is a robot. That's the most notable thing about him. He's not really making any attempt to hide it. He is about 7 feet tall, maybe 7.5 feet tall, metal body, loosely shaped like a human being, kind of just a very like thick sort of chest, chassis, arms that uh, get a little bit bulkier around the forearm. Uh, yeah, legs that almost resemble sort of like booted feet, except that they are just his legs. And he has seen better days, clearly. There are scrapes and cracks and welded patches all over his body, in addition to some stickers of various things that may or may not be load bearing. There is a large sort of almost aperture built into his chest, which is currently closed. And his robotic head has like no visible mouth, one sort of like one sort of like wide like LED screen where eyes would be that do in fact show like these sort of little pinpoint eyes that are just basically circles. They're sort of half lidded. They look bored. If a robot can show that expression with eyes alone, and he has these like sort of almost like engine intakes coming off of the side of his head. He's wearing a white bandana with tied around his neck with clementines on it, and like an aviator cap with these sort of flap ears tied up around the top, and a bomber jacket that similarly has some patches on it. And he is walking through the city, heading towards the market and maybe elsewhere beyond. I'm sure getting plenty of strange looks given what he is. And as he moves throughout, he just, in a very sort of bored, robotic voice, "Move it. Get out of my way. Excuse me. Excuse me."
You begin to shuffle through the crowd. Anybody who's been to a very populated farmers market or festival knows how difficult it is to get to the places you're trying to go with any amount of efficiency or precision. It is rough out here. Pretty much the entire city is out in full force, plus some people from Logos and Ethos are both have both traveled here to celebrate this very prestigious event. Kenna, if you would kindly roll me, I think it's called agility, isn't it? In this? Isn't that
Yes.
stupid?
Yes, and can we explain for audience how rolls work?
Yes.
in the
While you
system?
do that, so this is a dice pool system. The my wonderful, lovely players here have d6s attributed to a certain number to each attribute and skill that they possess. When called for a roll, they will be making checks against certain difficulty levels using those d6s. I think it's a 5 and a 6 are a hit, or is it? It's 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 are hits, and then 3, 2, 1s are obviously not. You want a certain number of hits per tier and per difficulty level.
Okay, awesome. And you said it was a talent roll?
Yes, talent. That's the word.
Okay. I do have 2 skills, namely move and finesse, if either of those
Mhm.
2 would be applicable here.
I would say finesse is your best friend here.
Okay. Then I roll 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
That is 2 hits, 2 misses.
Okay, so you rolled your tier +1 hits, so that is a success, a minimum success. You receive the reward. The significant difficulty is in your speed to move through the crowd. You almost run into the walking metal wall that is your former nemesis. You are halted by the crowd with them at this juncture.
I think kind of like moving around. Yep, youngest constellation ever, by the way. By the way, last year it was and like I think bumps into Clem and like a cat jumping back. Like the hairs on like the back of her head stand up. And and she just kind of like looks at him with this look of, it's hard to put a finger on. It's not hate, but it is like, I'm gonna beat you up someday. Like determination in that sense.
I think lots of people. No, I'm sorry. I think lots of people have bumped into Clem, and so he doesn't initially notice or react. But like when you don't get out of his way, he looks down and then kind of gives a like robotic sounding sigh. Damn it.
What are you doing here?
Walking. What are you doing here?
Meeting people.
Well, don't let me stop you, and I'll try to walk around Connor.
Hey. I'm not. I found out what they do afterwards, so I didn't know you were in on it. So that's my bad. I said some pretty hurtful things.
I'm not
So that's
in on it.
yeah.
They send people to capture me, and I don't let that happen. I get that it's funny for them. I'm not in on it.
Oh. Kind of like taps her foot a bit. I'm Kana.
Okay.
I know you're Clem. That's what they said afterwards. I'll and she kind of like budges her way past a few people.
Hey,
What? What's up?
have you seen like a kid around?
There's so
Hair
many
that
kids.
kind of hair that kind of looks like this. Loud, probably talking about bugs.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about bugs.
I didn't ask if you cared about bugs.
No, I haven't. Sorry, that was rude. I guess. No, I can keep an eye out if you want.
Yeah, do that.
Hey, Kana puts her hand out, says, sorry, if you straight up don't like it when people come and get you, or people get beat up by you, I didn't know that, and I can tell them to stop, and they'll listen to me.
Clem will look down at the hand and will, I think, slowly reach out and shake your hand, just like his massive robot hand kind of completely engulfing yours.
Kana looks so confident that what she said is absolutely true. And it's like, yeah, I got you, man. 15. Sorry.
I don't think for 1 second that they're going to listen to you. But
I'm kind of like the next big thing, though. You know? The current big thing, I guess. You know?
it would be good for everybody if they did.
Noted.
If I wanted to be hurting people, I'd still be out there in the battlefield. I just want to be left alone.
Word. Kind of looks like that went entirely over her head as to like the entirety of Clem's origin and that kind of thing.
When your bosses find out that I'm here, I would tell them to not start anything. Because there are a lot of people that live in this city. And I won't go quietly.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I couldn't get you, then I don't think there's really anybody who's got a shot here. So, I will let them know that. And boss is kind of like a strong word. There's a whole system. But yeah, I'll see you around. Maybe not. I think it would be best if I didn't see you around. It seems like we both want that. But I'll let you know if I see that kid. How old is he? Like 12?
$18.
Damn.
All four of you hear a shout from a little further north of the marketplace. You hear someone shout, "Stop, thief!" And we're going to take a quick fiver, little 5-minute break. Go get a snack, stretch your legs, etc. We'll come back in a moment with some more unstructured play from Dawn RPG.
Bye. I'll be back in like 5.
you all hear a woman shout, "Stop, thief!" to the north of all of you at the moment, as Fernando, you drag Forrest into the intersection where Clem and Canna are attempting to make their way through to the market side. Fernando, you find yourself face to face with Clem for the first time in an age as someone comes bursting through the crowd.
Clem!
You said Fernando was running, right?
Fernando is dragging Forrest. Yeah.
All right.
through the crowd.
Then yeah, I would just kid, there you are.
Thief! And I start running.
Connor,
No, get back here.
What the hell's going on? What? Okay, I'm going to leave. I don't know what's all happening, but
At this point, what I'm picturing is like Fernando is running at the thief, dragging Forrest. Clem
yeah.
is chasing after because
um,
he came here for Fernando.
are we doing? So we're doing full anime moment where like you don't even know that you're holding on to Forrest.
I don't even realize it.
Okay,
I'm like, there's Clem. That's cool. Someone yelled thief. I'm on it.
you can just hear Forrest's voice going, "Stop! Calm down, you crazy!"
I assume you're yelling it at the thief. I'm like, yeah, stop! Yeah. Can I don't know I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I could do with my bug powers.
Do you got? Yeah.
Can I catch the thief?
I guess a thief.
Can I just catch
Like,
the thief, JT?
just
Can we just
catch him?
catch the thief?
Can I just
You
reach
guys,
out?
you guys
Yeah.
can make me a couple talent rolls if you got skills that help
Talent?
you navigate crowds. That would be
So
cool and
in
awesome.
this system, you can make your own skills, and I have one that says catch a thief. So
Is that true?
Mine says catch a thief
Be honest.
immediately.
that's a lie.
I have
Imagine.
like I have techniques that might, but are techniques more for
No.
fighting?
Techniques
Yeah,
are for
techniques
combat
are
play.
structured
Okay.
play.
Right now
Okay.
we're in a loosey goosey flow state. You guys can kind of
So-
just make stuff up about it.
So it's the talent attribute plus a relevant skill,
Yes.
and we roll that many d6s.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay,
You
I have
should-
move.
I also have move.
I don't
will
have
take
move.
move.
I do have well, I kind of
Just
kind of
pitch it.
tabled
It doesn't
this
matter
choice.
if you feel like it definitely fits. It might.
Well, I have a few. So I have connect, defend, and then I also have luck, but I kind of call it a win is a W is a W tinkering. So I don't know if that works.
I not necessarily catching, but I have the ability called tracker that
That's good.
will at least be able to. I can keep my eyes on him, right? That probably would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I will take move from Canna and Clem. I will take tracker from Forrest. I will
A whisper?
accept a W is a W
Nice.
for a luck
So 4,
roll.
5, so 4, 5, and 6 is a success.
Those are hits. You're shooting for
Those are
2
hits.
hits.
Oh fuck, I got one.
Oh, so I
Guys?
Um,
Oh, sorry. You first.
Oh wait, six crit. A crit doesn't work in unstructured play, right? Or does it?
There are unstructured crits. They are maximum successes.
Oh hell yeah. Oh well.
But that is if you roll 4 hits.
Oh. I rolled just a 1/6.
can you clarify again how many dice am I rolling? It's what
So
plus
you're
what?
gonna roll your talent plus however many ranks you have in tracker.
Oh, okay, that's 5 dice. Jeez.
Same. I can send you a screenshot of the Google dice roller. I got 5 hits on my 5 dice
What?
rolls.
That's
It's a 5, 4, 6, 6,
Incredible.
4.
she's a young prodigy, everybody.
Oh my
Oh no,
god.
she's
It's
good.
her whole thing that she
Oh,
put
Oh
in.
no,
Oh,
she,
no.
oh no, she can back it up.
Oh no, she's as good as she thinks she
no!
is.
Oh no, she's
no!
actually talented.
Oh no.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Devastating news for everybody who's ever known her.
Oh.
The worst person you know is
Unfortunately.
actually good at something.
Legit.
Yeah, I so okay, real quick, just to
Mhm.
clarify. So I rolled 3 dice, 2 of them are failures, one of them is a 6. What does that
Yep,
mean?
so that is that's you fucked up big time.
Okay. Well, I'm with Forrest, so
Forrest-
Well,
so what does that mean?
Forrest got 3 6s, a 2, and a 1.
Okay, so that is still a success. That is a minimum success.
I don't know how I feel about getting 3 6s is a minimum success.
If you'd rolled 5 6s, we'd be having a
Yeah.
different conversation.
I would be having a different conversation. Yeah.
We could talk about it. We can talk about it.
No, no, I'm fine.
willing to make
I'm just
changes.
being extra.
So you do keep a beat on this guy. You start pulling, I'll say, Fernando forward. As Fernando, you just can't quite keep a track on it. Clem, what was your roll again? Sorry.
Rolled 4 dice. I got a 4, 2 1s, and a 2.
Okay, yeah. Clem, I will say you are just too big to navigate this crowd. You are having much trouble keeping up with the group. You can keep an eye on things because, and this flare will go to Canna, who rolled an extreme success. Tell me how you bridge the gap, what that looks like. Feel free to focus yourself for this because this is your extreme success.
Gotcha. There is like a look of like complete focus and adrenaline the moment somebody makes like a loud noise. And this happened like 4 or 5 times. It's like she's itching for something, anything to happen. And so when somebody yells help thief, I think it's like the handshake is like happening and then it's just completely gone. And there's like a little bit, I don't know if you catch it out of her left arm, like as she's moving, there are just like a few sparks as her heart is racing coming out of her hand. And I think it's just like through the crowd, like to say like a current of electricity would be maybe a bit too on the nose, but it is kind of what evokes like that imagery in your mind. And I think she just like, before the thief can get through the crowd, I think she like hurdles over somebody big, like through like a few stands or something, just like finding every way. I think she steps on somebody's merchandise, certainly. And like goes to
Someone in the
Um,
background says, "My cabbages."
legit. But yeah, I think she, wherever the said thief is, I think like they just bump into her, who's like standing there.
You bump into a gentleman with black hair, a smog tech mask that is sputtering and spewing out smog, which most smog tech is not supposed to be doing. You see, as they bump into you, they drop their satchel, which rolls out a bunch of small glass crystalline balls just sort of roll out onto the ground. They take a step back. You hear a shout through the crowd. Your compatriot who came with you to the festival shout at you, "Keep him there!" As he begins to make his way through the crowd as well. I will say it takes the three of you a moment, but Forrest and Fernando, you catch up. Clem, you are behind, but you are on your way.
I think when everybody else gets there, they're in the middle of Kana just like monologuing to this guy. You picked the wrong day to do this. I have been itching for somebody like you to come along and fuck it all up. And then like that kind of tone of speech keeps going for a long time. As like I think there's a couple times where it kind of just like the made you flinch thing.
The crowd
But,
starts
yeah.
to form up around Kana as you guys arrive at the edge of this circle that exists. There again, these crystalline balls have sort of rolled out and about the cobbles. This guy dressed in what can best be described as smuggler's gear. He's got an airman's jacket on. He's got the smog tech mask that covers his lower face. Big leather boots and jeans. He's dressed for thievery at least.
Get out of my damn way.
People sort of begin to part for you, Clem, as you push your way through.
And listen, if you think I'm scary, wait till you meet my friend. It's fully referencing Clem, who she sees like coming through a long ways away.
We don't know each other.
We know each other. And we both hate your ass.
Clem's like looking around, like who's she talking to?
Under his mask, you just hear him go, "Hate me?"
Yeah, dude, this is kind of my never mind. And like locks back in. I think she shouts to Carter, "Permission to beat this guy up?"
Do what you have to, I guess. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Why don't you just let him go?
He stole something. And he's puffing smog everywhere.
And you took it back. You're making a scene.
Dude, this is kind of like she gets it closer. Dude, this is kind of like my moment, man.
This is your moment?
It's one of them.
Catching a random thief?
Yeah, with a bunch of people looking. So if you could not like,
Maybe aim higher. Don't you think maybe with your abilities you could do something actually good?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The thief
From-
scrambles to the ground and begins
From
sort
the
of rolling
crowd,
the
can
balls.
Don't pick them back
can you just
up.
hear like a, get him, get him. Right?
Get off of me! Let go of me!
Get him, get
No,
him.
get off of me!
That was a great
Nando,
speech.
you-
Get him.
Nando, you stay out of this.
You're gonna let him go after that incredible move?
You know what?
Or-
None of this is my problem.
Carter breaks through the crowd now and just sort of looms over the thief before tapping him on the back with the glove. You see the thief shrinks, and Carter just sort of scoops him up in his palm. There's nothing to see here
Except me.
except Canna.
Signing things whenever.
Do not shake her hand.
You can
Carter
shake my hand
turns
if you
and
want.
walks back into the crowd.
She's
Like
like
Nando like
grabbing Carter's.
immediately goes up to Kana. Forrest still getting dragged. Sorry,
Just
son. You're coming with
fully
me.
trying to like pry his arm free from you, like just stop it, let me go, please.
Holding hands?
I'm too focused.
Holding hands?
We're arm and arm linked. We're not holding hands. We're arm and arm linked.
We're not holding
then-
hands yet.
And you can hear him like look into. You can hear the desperate like in his voice, like, "Please let me go." Looking into the crowd, looking at you, Clem, and going, "Help, please, help!" This
Clem, there is a metal tap on your shoulder, a little clink.
I look.
You turn around and there's a young woman, blonde hair, very worried look on her face. Excuse me, I saw you move towards the commotion. Did you get my stuff that was stolen? I need that desperately. Need that for my family. It's our product.
Oh,
Clem is clearly like not used to people like just talking to him like a regular person. He's like when he turns around and sees the person there that tapped him, he's like a little bit on guard. And then when she is just very like cordial and friendly and talking to him like regular, he kind of like like the eyes go back to like the sort of like normal round shape, and then he's like, oh, I think. And he just kind of steps aside and like
yeah, don't worry, we
hooks a
got
thumb over.
ma'am. Kana has picked up all of them. When she started hearing them talking, she's like, "I gotta be the one to do this," and like immediately like scrambles to pick all the glass up.
Go ahead and give me. I think it's called mind, right?
Yep, mind is the.
Go ahead and give me a mind roll. If you have any perceive centric skills, you may
For
add them.
sure not.
You're just raw dog in mind, then.
Raw dog in mind.
Aren't
Just
we
raw
all?
dogging that mind.
That is snake eyes on my 2 rolls for mind.
Yeah, you gather up all of the little glass crystal balls that you can see, get them into the satchel, and you pass them to her, and she does a very deep horizontal bow. Thank you so much for catching him.
Anytime, ma'am. Just you can count on us and me, and holds out her hand to shake it.
Why did he say not to shake your hand?
We have a bet.
She very slowly, very reluctantly reaches out a hand to shake yours.
Let's see, won't hurt you. Left one might. Right one won't.
What?
She waves her hand with the kind of metal skeleton coming in these 3 fingers. I got a thing. It's cool. It helps me. Don't worry.
Okay,
And you in the long term, certainly.
Thank you. Thank
Of
all
course.
4 of you for leaping to action. It
For
means a
who?
lot. If well, you, the tall one, and then these 2 who are on a.
We went to school
If you guys
together.
want like a we sell little tchotchkes. If you want to come to my stall, you can each take one as thanks.
Oh, we're not like together.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll take
Well,
free
no,
stuff.
but you're
I only know
before
him.
you all tried to help
Another
though.
I literally know none of these people. Please let me go. I don't know you.
In the same class for like.
Come on, it'll be
So
fun.
long.
It'll be nice.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. It'll be nice, and we can meet some people.
We thought it'll
I'm
be
Connor.
nice.
I'm Elise.
Nice to meet you.
My my mother's the glass blower in the city. We make figurines and the like.
Cool. Let's
Come on.
go.
Clem will go because Fernando is clearly like set on it.
Fernando is like right behind Kana, like desperately trying to like. Hi.
Hey,
Other
what's up, man?
Well, probably the arm that is hooked to Forrest.
Oh shit, Clem, I found him.
That was incredible. You were so fast, and you just got to him like it like that. It was like that, and I mean, we were running as fast as we could, but
I mean,
incredible.
I mean, listen, don't compare yourself to me. You know, I kind of, you know, it's kind of a lot of factors working in my favor. I'm kind of the youngest refractory member ever. Not currently, because it's been like a year, but I might still be the youngest. There's maybe one person
Sure.
younger. I don't know. I don't really keep track of all the refractory members. It's the ones that matter, you know. But anyways, yeah, I'll get to wherever I can as fast as I can. It's just kind of what I do.
Hey, great work. We're youngest refractory member. Nando, I need to talk to you.
Okay. How are you?
And I'll kind of
It's been a while.
like put a hand on Fernando's shoulder and like slow you down so that like we're walking a
Also, this is
pace.
Forrest. Forrest. This is Clem. How
Hi.
you doing?
What? Hi. And like you see Forrest like try to reach out, not for a handshake, but like save me, desperately like reaching out. Please. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Okay. Okay. Jeez. What the hell was that? Why? What were you doing? You nice person. Good person. Okay. Well, enough of this. You all enjoy the festival. Unless you need me for anything. I think I don't need to be part of this conversation.
You're not getting your free trinket?
I don't I literally out of all three of us did nothing.
To be fair.
That's true.
I mean, I also did. I watched. But she said free trinket for all of us.
Fine, I'll take a free trinket. Just can I
Nice.
just not be pulled? Can I just not be grabbed? I would like to walk of my own volition, please.
Sure.
Okay.
Try to keep up though.
Okay, I'll try.
Fun.
Kid, what are you doing here?
I did. uh Did my parents send you?
What if they did?
If they did, then you can go back because I left them a note. I told them everything. So they were supportive.
You
Also,
left
I thought
them a note, but they were supportive.
I mean, they were supportive before. And then yeah, but I left them a note.
Because it feels like if they were supportive, you wouldn't have to leave them a note. You would just say goodbye.
They have so much to they have to worry about so many things. So it's just so much easier for me to just go and then the later I said I would send them letters and think do you want to take a letter back to
I'm
them?
not worried about what was said in the note. I want to ask you to your face, what are you doing here?
I'm trying something new.
To become a constellation? To work for the refractory?
I mean, I'm going to be a constellation. Yeah. Just trying a different path to get there.
And there are probably good people who work for the refractory. But the refractory itself the things that they do, it's not right.
I mean, sure. If I the- if I can get up to when I can get up to my position. I mean, Logos feeds into it, but only Logos is only a fraction of it. And Constellations, I mean, if I can get there, I could change their minds about Refractory if that's what you want.
I used to think that I could change their minds. And then they sent a second person and a third person. And I've lost count of how many people they've sent to capture me and bring me back here.
I'm not trying to help the Refractory, and I'm not trying to join them. If what you want is protection,
Kid.
stick around, baby.
Kid, I don't need protection.
Then why are you here?
Because if you are dead set on doing this, if you are not going to change your mind, then you are going to need protection.
With that, there is a rumbling of the ground, followed by the distant sounds of metal scraping on metal, and a mechanical roar as smog begins to roil into the sky. And bursting from between the islands outside of Pathos, a drake as big as the Capitol building of Pathos itself comes bursting from underneath, comes bursting from Earth. And that is going to be the end of this chapter of Star Shard.
Why are you doing us like that, JT?
Because
Dang.
I have to. Because I have to.
I understand how narration
I'll
works and how
cry.
storytelling works.
Do it. Thank you for
Jeez.
watching, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the premiere. You will be able to see this again on YouTube when I am done with it, and maybe other places if I get around to it. There will be no raid because we are the only people live on this continent right now, I think.
Anywhere,
That's
really.
fact. Yeah,
Anywhere,
that's
really.
fact.
So we will see you all in a month because we're taking the next one off
For Peppa's birthday.
for Peppa's birthday.
For Pepe's birthday. And JT's.
That's less important.
I think it's pretty important, but
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.